And of course the yoga we know best here in the West is Hatha Yoga, no? Which is focused mostly on pranayama, and where asanas are then used, all sorts of postures are then used to combine with pranayama or to allow pranayama. And Hatha aims at a balance, which is indeed the subject also in Ashtanga Yoga of pranayama, the balance of Ha and Ta, meaning of solar and lunar energies. So this is a little thing also to understand. Our energy can be more hot, more expansive, more going into doing. We were talking about, householders and, doers. More, it is often said, male, no? Expressive. This is the solar energy. Or the energy can go into more lunar quality, you could say, which is more taking in, which is more calm, which is more reflective, meditative, more female. So this balance is a very important balance. You can also say that solar energy leads to thinking, lunar energy leads to feeling or emotions. And a lot of the inner dialogue that we have is between the two sides of our frontal brain. One which is lunar, the other which is solar. A lot of our thinking is, oh, I'm feeling that, but I'm thinking this. And I'm thinking this, but I'm feeling that. A lot of our discussion in our head is about that. Like a conflict between what we feel and what we think. So this can be quite easily stopped if we can balance those energies, if solar and lunar can become one energy. And this is done through the famous pranayama exercise of alternate nostril breathing. Have they been doing that here? Alternate nostril breathing. Breathing in to the left, breathing out to the right, again into the right, out to the left, and a lot of variation also possible in that game. But so through the nerves, there's only a few nerves actually that come out of the brain in front. Most, they go through the spine. But there's the nerves of the eyes, and there's nerves that come into the nose. By breathing into one nostril, the brain half of the other side is activated. By breathing into the other nostril, the other side is activated. And if you take a deep breath through your nose, you will feel, most probably, that one nostril feels more cold than the other. Try that once. And you will feel like one is getting more air than the other feels like a little bit blocked. Can you feel that? Yeah? Yeah? So if your right nostril is more dominant, more open, at this moment your energy will be more solar and you will be more suited to doing activities that are solar. More into doing, no? More into talking and thinking and writing and all these expressive things. If your nostril on the left side is more open, then automatically you will be more interested in feeling, in enjoying, in calming, in listening to music, producing art, all these things, more lunar things. So by balancing this in pranayama, you balance the two brains, and that part of the conversation stops, which is already quite a big part. There are still other conversations going on between the frontal brains and the middle brain and the hindbrain and the reptile brain and all that. Still needs to be taken care of. But at least through this simple exercise we can do that. And actually the most important reason to try to meditate at sunrise is because then this balance of the two nostrils comes automatically without needing to do any exercise for it. From about 10 minutes before sunrise till about 5 minutes after sunrise, automatically this happens. Now in Finland, of course, this is a bit difficult. Even in Belgium, There's quite a variety during the year. The sun getting up between 4:30 in the summer and then I think 8:30 and 8:15 in winter. But of course here it's even more extreme. Yeah? But in India, of course, this is much more stable. There's only 1 hour of variation, more or less. So there they really try to meditate around sunrise, because then automatically this central channel called Sushumna is opened. The breathing is brought in balance. And of course, pranayama is a lot more than that.